Hey everyone, we're going to talk about color correctors. Color correctors are those lovely rainbow colored products that you put on under your foundation. You know, the orange, the green, the purple, the yellow. Um, I use a ton of color correctors when I do makeup. If you do them correctly, they get rid of weird undertones that might bleed through your foundation later. So if you use your color correctors first, you're more likely to get away with doing a lighter weight, more natural foundation. So there's a few tricks on how to do that, and we'll talk about that today. So first off, choosing the right color corrector for the right blemish is very important. If you have blue circles under here, like I do, see how I'm kind of very bluish under there, you would use orange. If you have pink redness such as pimples or rosacea, or like me, I tend to flush very easily with exertion, embarrassment, alcohol consumption, any of those things, I will turn really pink in my cheeks. You can already tell I'm kind of ruddy in my cheeks and stuff. So my cheeks will get really pink, my chin will get really pink, and my nose. So if I'm doing full makeup for myself and I'm going out, or I'm just doing full makeup, I will be color correcting my T-zone just kind of even out. Some people get sun damage down here, so anything that's red, you're going to go ahead and use a green color corrector. If you have more purpley circles under here, you will use a yellow corrector. You can use color correctors for pigmentation issues. Some women of color or who have a little more melanin in their skin, they find that they have darker spots, or like the forehead can be a little darker, the lips darker, or just anywhere that the skin is not perfectly even, you can bring in color correctors. I tend to use yellow a lot when I'm correcting darker patches to kind of smooth out that skin. It helps counter the more grayish, darker undertone and helps pull forward a nice brightening effect. Color corrector is really great. You want to use them person by person. Don't just immediately slap color corrector on every single person's face. Look at them, see what the blemish is, what's causing the skin not to be as even and smooth, and then choose your color correctors for that. For personal use, color correctors under my eyes, I use a pre-mixed color by NYX Cosmetics. It's their dark eye concealer. I use the fair skin one because I'm fair skinned. And I use that one as my under eye corrector. And then for green, I like to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I really like that green. I use that both in my Pro Kit and at home if I need a corrector. For orange in my Pro Kit, I really like the MAC Pure Orange. It's my favorite. And then in my Pro Kit for yellow, I like the LA Girl Pro Conceal, as well as the Ochre by NYX Cosmetics. Those are my favorite. They work amazing. Now, the trick to color correctors is not to apply them directly to the skin. If I were to apply this directly to my skin, that is going to me, or even this, that's going to be weird. I can then get rid of the blue with the orange, but then have to color up the orange. And if I was doing heavy makeup application, might not be a problem. I don't do heavy foundation. I do very lightweight, natural foundation, more of a nude foundation. So because I do really lightweight, I have to mix my color correctors so they work properly. So the trick with like an orange color corrector is you're going to take a little bit of the orange corrector and mix it, tiny little bit of that, you mix it with a foundation that is a little bit lighter than your skin tone, and you mix those two together until you get a more peachy versus a straight orange color. If it's too orange, you're gonna have to cover up an orange. So with me, I tend to mix a little bit because I want to get more of a peachy effect. So, that is the color I'm going for. It looks close to skin color, but it's a little more orangey peachy than my true skin color. So that's the color I would use for my under eye and eyelid correction. And that's how you do it. You mix it with a little bit lighter. Usually it's like a 2-part skin color, 1 part orange, because oranges tend to be pretty potent. And then I will apply it with a concealer brush. My favorite is a Ben Nye brush. And I'm going to apply that under my eyes to get rid of my blue dark circles because apparently I don't sleep well. But see, because this is a skin tone, which is a little more orange to it, it's going to get rid of the blue tones, but it's not going to interfere with my foundation coverage, so I'm not going to have to do heavy foundation to cover up the orange. So I'm not like in this, well, you fix the blue, now you have to fix the orange. So that is what I would do with my orange corrector, more of a peach corrector. I'll clean my hand off. And then I like to buff mine out with a blurring blurring brush and just kind of blend that out. It's very light pressure. I'm not trying to remove product. I'm just trying to get the edges blended out into my skin and not have any excess product, because again, I do really lightweight natural makeup application. I'm not, doing heavy because I'm not, needing to do full heavy coverage. I'm just trying to do some blemish control and lighter weight. I'm more of a natural makeup wearer. So now with the green, it's basically the same thing. You're not going to do straight green. You're going to take foundation that is just a touch lighter than you are, unless the green is lighter than your skin tone. So with me, the green is about same level as my skin, so I can do a foundation that's pretty close to my own skin color level-wise and mix that with the green. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to get not a straight green, but how I describe it to my students is looking like you're about ready to hurl skin color. So it's a little like you're sick and ready to bleh. And that's the color you're going for. Yeah, it's really good description. Alright, so with that one, I'm going to do the same thing. You're going to apply, I do a little bit of a larger brush, and I'm going to do it to my T-zone area where I flush easiest. And I don't do it super heavy. You don't really need to do it super heavy because it's going to work under your foundation to kind of counter any red undertones that may pop up later. And then the foundation is going to do its job and do good color coverage. So the green cancels out the red that may show through, and then the foundation does its job by concealing. So, and I'll take a little bit into my forehead. And then again with my blending brush, if I can remember where I put it, and just blend that out. Again, I don't want any cakiness, and I want it to blend into my foundation so it wears lightweight and doesn't melt off. And that is my color correction. And there you have it. Any questions, drop a comment below, and I will see you guys next week.